Hey, what's up everybody? This is ePhoenixN, and this is another video where I'm talking about Battlefield 3 and Modern Warfare 3. So first off, let me start by saying the last video that I put out, I got a decent amount of responses for it, which I tend to like. Some of them were just cool and they were debating with me about what could come of Battlefield 3, and some of them were kind of douchey, and that's fine. It's whatever, I don't really care. But I figured I'd give kind of a clarification in response as far as the last video. The last video was meant to speculate in the possible things that could go wrong with Battlefield 3. Does that mean I expect them to go wrong? No. Does that mean they're going to go wrong? Hell, I don't know. I'll check that out when the game comes out and later on. But it was just a speculation of what could go wrong, what worries me, not what will go wrong. So I think people kind of misconstrued the last video and somehow got me, basically, me being a hater and saying like, oh, Battlefield 3 sucks by Call of Duty. I don't say anything even remotely like that, and I think people heard what they wanted to hear from it, not what I was saying, but whatever. So first off, let me say this. I am buying Battlefield 3. I expect it to be a very good game, and to be honest, I expect it to be a little better than Modern Warfare 3. Maybe not a lot better, but a little better than Modern Warfare 3, if only because it's newer to me and more original to me than Modern Warfare 2, which is going to be the same old thing over again. It's like Madden or NCAA football. It's just, a big patch and new weapons is basically what it's going to be, which is fine. I understand that. That's okay. I'm fine with that. Anyway, so let me clarify some of the things I said in the last video. First off, I know it's 24 people and not 32 people in the lobby. I got it. I understand. My bad. My mistake. I still think 24 people could be a little big for console lobbies. Now, and I said that it's a possibility that you can get half full lobbies. Someone was mentioning, well, you're not going to get half full lobbies. You're just going to get less lobbies and they're going to fill up. Theoretically. That doesn't happen all that much because they're not going to fill you with a lobby of Europeans or fill you with a lobby of people from Mexico, if you're in Canada or North America or United States. Those still can happen. I've seen it happen multiple times on different games, from Battle Company 2 to Black Ops to Modern Warfare 2. It happens. I've seen it happen. So could it happen? Absolutely. Could it not happen? Absolutely. Do I know? Not really. I haven't seen a game 6 months from now. Well, 6 months from now is when it'll probably start losing a decent amount of its followers, just because the game will get old by that point. So really the only thing else I think that was an issue was that I mentioned that I don't like vehicle combat as much as I do just gun-on-gun action. That was straight up and only a personal observation. That had nothing to do with Battlefield 3 sucks because it has vehicles, or vehicles are going to be so overpowered it's not going to be fun. I think they could be a little overpowered, and there's a possibility that could happen. If it does, I think Battlefield or DICE patches Battlefield, and it'll be okay anyway. But really, as far as me not liking vehicle combat, that's just because I don't like vehicle combat. That's all it has to do with. It's a personal opinion. It isn't even saying anything about the game inherently. It's just my personal preferences. So, that's just that as far as the game goes. Anyway, the only other thing is the large maps. I do realize the maps are scaled down a little bit, and so it could be not a problem whatsoever. It could be a little bit of a problem. It could be a big problem. I would expect it to be probably a little problem, not a huge deal, not a problem whatsoever. I'm kind of expecting to be somewhere in between. Is it going to be? I don't know. Again, I haven't played the game yet, so I really can't really say for certain. This is just things, again, that I think could be worrisome about the game. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to say about the last video. I think, again, people misconstrued what I meant in that video and somehow took it to mean I hate DICE and I hate Battlefield. I had nothing whatsoever, and I know straight up I didn't say it because I'm the one that didn't say it. But anyway, moving on. As far as Battlefield 3, one of the things that I am a little worried about, and this is, again, it's not for the first couple months of the game, but that's a game I think that's going to be difficult to lone wolf it. What I mean is it's going to be difficult to play by yourself in a 12-on-12 match, just because you're going to have so little influence on the game, on the objective, on winning and losing, that it could get a little frustrating if you have people that don't play the objective and don't care. Now, I especially think that's going to be an issue simply because I think a lot of the Call of Duty community is going to come over to Battlefield 3. And a lot of the Call of Duty community, the 360 no-scopers, the Ghost with AK-74 rapid fire sitting in a corner, not playing the objective, those guys, guess what? They're coming to Battlefield 3 now because Battlefield 3 is getting a lot more popular than the previous installments due to the marketing and things like that, and because it's going to be a good game. And so I think you're going to see some issues with people not playing objective and things like that, which happens in all games. I just think it's going to be a little more pronounced with Battlefield 3. So that kind of worries me because it means I'm going to want a party of probably like 4 more people to actually play the game. Which again, for the first couple months, is going to be no problem because I'm going to have tons of people that are going to play it with me all the damn time. So it's not an issue. As maybe it's not even an issue with it. It's nothing wrong with the game itself. It's just maybe the nature of the game. It tends to lead towards that, to maybe a little less ability as a single unit to really truly influence the objective as much as you would in, say, like a smaller lobby. But I'm kind of more expecting that to happen, but it could not. It could work out perfectly. But knowing the online community, I'd be surprised if you get everybody playing the objective and playing as a team. So, but anyway, again, that's nothing to do with Battlefield did wrong. That's just the nature of video games, the nature of online play. So, and I think it maybe get a little bit exacerbated with the bigger lobby. Maybe not. I don't know. All right, the last thing, getting off Battlefield altogether, is just Modern Warfare 3. The only thing I really want to say that I did mention in the last video, the one thing that actually has me a little bit excited about Modern Warfare 3 is simply the survival mode. The rest of it, I know what I'm getting, I know what I'm expecting. I expect it to be exactly what it's going to be, and it's not going to wow me or excite me all that much because I've seen it and I've done it and I've played it. But what's kind of excites me is the survival mode. I know it's kind of a ripoff of Horde and kind of a mix of similar to zombies in some sense, but watching some of the trailers and some of the things on it, it looks exciting to me. The soldiers with super heavy defense armor and attack dogs. You can set up turrets and call in special commando units and stuff like that to help you out. It looks exciting. It looks like a really cool team-based thing that could be fun and kind of add to the shelf life of the game. Anyway, guys, that's all I'm going to say. So I hope that cleared up some things, and you not still have the impression that I think that Call of Duty is going to be amazing, Battlefield's going to suck, because that's not what I said and not what I mean and not even what I think. So yeah, I hope that cleared it up. And anyway, guys, thanks again for watching, and thanks for the level-headed cool people out there, and you're awesome. Peace out. See you later.